Hi, my name is Georgia Smith and I am a final year student at Cardiff Metropolitan University. Throughout this presentation, I'm going to discuss my academic journey, demonstrate the skills learned and reflect on the past 3 years as well as my hopes for the future to come. To tell you who I am as a person, I'm just going to go into my past a little bit so that you understand where I come from. I am originally from Dorchester, which is a small town down south by the sea. I was a very sporty child and I am still now very much into my sports, particularly netball and dance. I believe that this sculpted me into who I am today, as I had to be hardworking and dedicated to the sport, as well as work well in a team. I have always been an organised and hardworking person, and I am known to my friends and family as the person who always had a list. I believe that this has continued into my recent studies and enabled me to keep on top of my work. When I moved to university, I truly flourished as a person as I was surrounded by like-minded, fashionable people, which is very refreshing to see. From my time at university, I have developed massively as a designer. Even looking back on past briefs, it is clear that I have progressed and developed my creative, digital, and pattern cutting skills. I now have a proactive approach to designing and manufacturing, and I believe that I have the knowledge to continue into the industry. This is my personal statement, which describes myself and my graduate collection a little more. While at university, I approach work with an enthusiastic attitude to produce innovative and creative ideas that best suit the given brief. Participating in live briefs and field projects allowed me to work well within a team of students in other courses, which I harnessed and used directly within my design course. My graduate collection takes inspiration from my dad's decision to refit a yacht and sail across the Atlantic, with a historical theme of sailors and the feeling of freedom and tranquility of being alone at sea. It includes a lot of skills developed at university, and it is a very personal collection. During my time at university, I have tried to complete tasks such as entering live competitions, establishing a social media platform on Instagram and LinkedIn, and attending webinars through University and Graduate Fashion Foundation, all of which have helped me develop as a designer and allowed my work to be seen by professionals. I have a few options for both my short and long-term goals, as it depends highly on the state of the world and what I am able to do. My ideal short-term situation would be building my fashion knowledge by seeking an internship or an entry-level role into the industry. My backup plan is to have a part-time role in retail to remain up to date with the fashion trends while developing my digital and manufacturing skills. For my long-term aspirations, ideally, I would love to work abroad to look into trends in other countries, as well as having a career in the fashion industry, concentrating on a specific area. As you can see, I am open to learning about every part of the fashion industry and would never turn down an opportunity to learn something new. Here we have my CV options for different types of jobs. The first one is a simple and clean CV with all the relevant information for the job I would be applying for. This particular CV would be more suitable for an office or hospitality job. Both CVs have the same information and includes various ways of contacting me or ways of viewing my design work. However, the second design is much more creative and would be the CV I would send to a creative job application or brand. It shows my skill set, a bit about me, as well as any achievements I believe to be beneficial to the potential employer. I have worked with Naeem Amir, the careers advisor, to develop and produce the CVs to ensure it includes all the relevant and important information. In this next slide, I have shown my potential business cards. The style, colours and font match my CV and go with my overall design style. I have kept them clean and simple and used dark colours with a pop of blue, as I have always been drawn to designing darker clothing with a contrasting colour. On the back, there are various ways of contacting me to ensure it's clear where they can find me. I also wanted to show my cover letter, which I have also worked on with Naeem Amir, to ensure it is a fitting application for the brand or company. In this occasion, I am applying to work at Vivienne Westwood's retail store in Cardiff, as I believe this would allow me to remain relevant within the high-end fashion market. I have also produced a list of brands or companies I would love to work for, as I believe their morals and ethical beliefs to be similar to my own. I understand that I would start off as an inexperienced employee, but being surrounded by the industry and people with a similar love for fashion would be a dream for me. I believe that university has taught me the skills to adapt to every situation within the fast-paced environment. Here we have my website, which showcases my portfolios and past briefs at university. In each portfolio, there is a demonstration of my work and what I have created from each brief. On there at the moment, I have included some of my portfolio for my final major project, Blue Horizon, as well as my second year work for my fashion industry brief and the Renly Sue live brief, as well as my first year work for All Saints. On the website, there is also an About Me page, which gives a little information into who I am and what kind of work I produce, as well as various ways of contacting me, my location, and a range of professional social media platforms. I have included a link to our website on the end slide if you are interested in looking at my past work. Here are 2 methods of social media which I believe to be crucial when promoting your work and applying for jobs. I try to be as active on LinkedIn as possible, as I consider this to be very important when trying to get your name out there and making connections with significant people within the fashion industry. I have also shown my design account on Instagram, where I have shared my work and design process throughout my years at university. I believe making friends with other design accounts to be very helpful and uplifting, as it is inspiring to see other work, which in turn pushes you to work harder. It also allows professionals to see my work when applying for jobs. I have links to both my LinkedIn account and my Instagram on the end slide of the presentation. Here I have applied for a job as a retail assistant at Vivienne Westwood's retail store in Cardiff. In the application, I have attached my creative CV as shown in a previous slide, as I believe this to be the most suitable out of the 2. I have also attached the cover letter, which describes myself, my skills I can bring to the job, and the experience I have within retail, and why I think they should hire me. I chose to apply here because I want to increase my knowledge on high-end stores and what trends are fashionable at that time. While working here, I would also keep developing my skills to ensure I remain relevant. I haven't heard back from them yet, but I look forward to their response. While at university, I got the opportunity to work with students from other courses during Level 5 field, which was very interesting. We were able to combine all of our skills to produce a brand and products which were sustainable and stylish. As a group, we decided the brand should concentrate on upcycling and the ethical side to our project. The brand is called Bespoke, and we upcycled bike products which were going to be discarded and give them a second life as coasters, necklaces, earrings, and bracelets. As sustainability was one of the group's main focus, we made sure the packaging was also fully recyclable by using cardboard. This field project allowed me to work on my entrepreneurial skills, which I could potentially use in the future. On the next couple of pages, I have shown some of my final year portfolio pages for my graduate collection, Blue Horizon. As previously mentioned, it takes inspiration from my dad's decision to refit a yacht and sail across the Atlantic with a historical theme of sailors. These couple of pages are my mood board and research pages, where I looked into fabrics, colours, silhouettes, and textiles. Here are my process pages, where it shows my method of creating the final toiles until I found a shape I was happy with, along with my final lineup of designs, 2 of which I carried forward into the manufacturing process. To see the full portfolio, there is a link on the end slide of the presentation, which will take you directly to my website. My time at Cardiff Metropolitan University has flown by, and I can't believe it's coming to an end. From day one, I was excited to work and develop my skills, and throughout many briefs, I have progressed as a designer. I can happily say I am leaving university full of knowledge and finishing with a graduate collection that I am proud of, which truly represents me. After learning and experiencing so much while at Cardiff Metropolitan University, I feel prepared and excited to move on to the next step of my life. I cannot thank all of my tutors, technicians, and lecturers enough for helping me throughout the 3 years, as I wouldn't be here now without your support. Thank you.